My personal aspirations and ambitions with this strategy really center around the purpose. What I truly dream of is that Grundfos completely gear shifts our ability to make a difference on climate and water. I think the current shape of Grundfos is really good. Not only are we delivering strong results, because we are, but it's really also that I think the health of Grundfos is stronger than it's potentially ever been before. Then I just think our appetite for the future is strong, and we remain ambitious, which I really like. We want to return to being true pioneers. Invent new things that others could not or did not dare to do. Solve problems, not just make sales or profit, and then with a deep, call it social responsibility or care for human beings. That essence of our revitalized purpose, I think, has to be and take the center stage of the new strategy. A few years ago, I don't exactly remember when, but it dawned to me that we are really not about the hardware. We're really not about pumps. The world is so full of challenges and opportunities around water, including that doing efficient heating of buildings and so on. But we are really about water. And in every street corner, there are opportunities to do something better and different than today. And it's really to lift the ambition level from making great pumps to saying, how do we really become a water solutions and energy efficiency or climate change company? Water is not just going to be important, water is already really important. If we look at some of the most challenged areas in the world where there's armed conflict, migration away, unrest, hunger, political disturbances, very often at the core of the heart of that problem is water. Because without water and without reliable sanitation, without the accessibility of making water a resource for society, then there will be poverty, and there will not be ground for creating local workspaces, there won't be any local agriculture, people will move away, and there won't be any societal development. And even in some of the more sort of established parts of the world, we are seeing that water that did not used to be a problem now is a problem. There are many ways in which we can play a much greater role in combating the world's water challenges through focusing really tightly on making a huge difference on SDGs 6 and 13. So water and climate change. We talk more about water for good reasons, because water is where, we move water fundamentally, and water is also an area where beyond moving it, we really have more in front of us than already proven. But we should also ensure that what we do on climate change or energy efficiency does not become forgotten. It's wildly important. Digitalization has the potential to be the secret sauce in solving some of the challenges and reaping some of the business opportunities that we thought were impossible. And I'm convinced that within digitalization and artificial intelligence lies many of the opportunities that we today, with our current perception, think are impossible to solve just with our pumps. I think the way to turn digitalization into a competitive advantage is to start talking more specifically about what is it really this does for our customers, for society, for solving the problems. That will make a huge difference. That can be transformational for Grundfos, whether that's in the climate change space or the water space. There will be something that every single person can contribute to. And given that highest priority is really a huge contribution to the strategy. The first thing is to really invest ourselves in the strategy. Hopefully we can all sort of feel the ambition level and get inspiration from the strategy. That's the starting point. And then there will be some really high priority initiatives where all employees somewhere in the strategy can say, what can I do to support that? We pioneer solutions to the world's water and climate challenges and have a deep respect and care for people's needs. And while that may seem very overall and difficult to grasp, I know that will only happen if we do tens of thousands of things right. So water and climate impact is not for few product developers or for the CEO and group management. It's for everybody, and not just Grundfos employees, our partners, our customers, our suppliers. And if and when we succeed with this strategy, then all of us will look back and saying, my goodness, I had no idea we could have such an impact.